Hello, BookTube. This is Alan. I have a book haul for you. I went to the charity shop, which the proceeds go to the Texas Animal Rescue Foundation. So it's a good thing and it's a good cause. So and a lot of the books were free, and some I paid for, but some I paid for came to about $4. So let's get to the books. This is the Samurai's Tale by Eric Christian Hugard. And it says that when powerful Lord Tanaka's soldiers swept across the countryside, killing and plundering, they spare the boy Taro's life and take him along with them. Taro becomes a servant in the house of the Lord Akima, where he meets Togen, a cook who teaches Taro and makes his new life bearable. But when Togen is murdered, Taro's life takes a new direction. He'll become a samurai and redeem the family legacy that had been stolen from him. So this is from, this came out in 1984 and by Hogan Milford Company of Boston. The next one is The Big C, autobiography of Langston Hughes. This is published by Hill and Wang of New York. This particular book came out in first it was printed in 1940. This edition came out in 1993. The Big C, the autobiography of Langston Hughes. The next one is a Shrim Nur publication. It's actually a library book that was found, but not from Henderson Junior High Library. I have no idea where that is. But this is Edith Fromm by Edith Wharton. And this originally came out in 1911. And this edition, it says 1938 edition by Charles Ridner. That's Edith Fromm by Edith Wharton. The next one is the special edition, it says, by Scholastic. And this one is a Royal Diaries. The later is Shioku, Warrior of the South, Southern China, AD by 31. So this is Scholastic Press. I'll read you a little bit on the back here. It says, second month, third day, there was a time when the Chinese could just make up stories and write them down. They didn't have to be afraid of enemies attacking. They could make gardens instead of forts. They could walk out at night without any weapons and look at the stars. Master Chen calls it peace. It's hard to think there really is such a thing. I find it easier to believe that a warrior can fly through the stars in a magic chariot. However, the history books and Magic Chen all say peace really existed. The next one is Truman Capote's In Cold Blood. Someone had marked this pretty good with post-it notes, but there's no other markings inside, which is good. There's one. And of course, this originally came out in 1965 by Random House, and this is a vintage international edition of July 2012. Says Truman Capote's In Cold Blood. The next one is one that Steve Donahue, an author that Steve Donahue mentioned on his channel yesterday, and that's Donna Leon, and this is her book, Suffer the Little Children. It's a commissario Guido Brunetti mystery. And as I mentioned on my New Year's book tag, that mysteries is one of the things I need to read. So this is done, and Leon suffered little children. And the next one is probably a rebuy because I've had this book before and I don't know what became of it. It's probably lost in the moving. And this one is Tom Wolfe's The Man in Bull. This one came out by Farrar Straus Giroux in New York in 1998. And this is a first edition hardback. So I've read his Bonfire of the Vanities, but I've never read A Man in Full. And this would almost qualify as a chunker. It's about almost 800 pages, 730 pages. So it's A Man in Full by Tom Wolfe. Well, thank you very much, and I'll take care.